Hello, my name is Merrick Moreland. I'm applying for the sales position with Fitness Personal Training. I've been in the training business for about 20 years, since straight out of high school in various forms. Started with membership sales, moved on to personal training sales, moved into training. I've run divisions at large corporations. I ran the MMA division at Lifetime Fitness. That was probably my biggest corporate deal I ever had. I will show off a little bit, and I was the number one trainer. And then the number two trainer, and then the number three trainer. Not particularly in that order, but for the 3 years I was there, doing mainly sales. They then asked me what I wanted, because they were giving basically a vacation to the top trainer and the top sales guy. And I said, I want to be the head of your martial arts department. And they said, we don't have a martial arts department. And I said, that's exactly what I want to do, though. So they created a martial arts department. I became the director for them, built an entire program for their whole facilities. They had over 100 locations throughout the U.S. at that time. I think they're up to like 130 now. I thoroughly enjoyed that, learned a lot. Definitely got really good at sales. Did timeshare stuff when I was in Las Vegas and still fighting. Learned a lot on sales through that. I didn't do it very long, but one of the guys I worked with in the gym had told me, if you want to learn sales, go learn to do timeshares, because you can sell anything if you can sell that. So I did that for about 6 months, just to really learn the sales aspects, how to close, getting over objections, things along those lines. It was a wonderful experience. So that's why I think I'd be a great hire. A lot of experience, a lot of ability, super passionate about fitness, and understanding why it's important in someone's life. I think my favorite sale was a lady that, she was about 200 pounds overweight. Really didn't have much. She financially was not super in position to do that. But I convinced her to sell her car. I said, look, you have two options here. You're in a really big hole. Your fitness is, she had diabetes, and she was having all types of medical complications. And I said, look, the best thing you do for yourself is just take charge. And so she sold one of her cars. She had two. So she sold one of her cars and used that money to pay for a year in training. And that, I think that was my happiest sale, just because it was such a leap of faith on her part, and I really had to get her to buy into the idea that she was going to get something out of this. I ended up training her for 3 years after that, so it went really well. And then, I run an MMA gym right now, and part of the reason why I want to get back into kind of doing sales or kind of being more under a structured is the toughest part I have running my own gym is leads. If I can get them in my door, I have a great closing ratio. I'm super happy, but I'm having a lot of trouble after COVID getting new leads into my gym, and I'm just going to kind of step back away from that, kind of just keep it as my hobby, doing my evening personal training or my classes, my jiu-jitsu classes, but not really try to drive a lot on that. So I hope you give me an opportunity to interview, and look forward to working with Fitness.